How's it going, people? This is your boy Deadpool Drew 69, aka atmrj69. Like and subscribe, and hope y'all enjoy. Finally got my broke white ass on the mic. Let's have some fun here. Where I started. Just trying to skip past all this so we can get to the gameplay for y'all. I'm not in the batting lineup. I'm on the Texas Rangers. There you go. 51 strikeouts.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Brad Peacock, the big bird, as I like to call him. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball in the straight changeup. He needs the curveball.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the left
First
fielder,
pitch on its way.
Michael
Now a
Brantley.
swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But that'll land foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Burton right there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Into the box, number 44. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, Alex Bregman, first at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Santana on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Good shit, boys.
Time for
Good
a look
shit,
at the
good
Rangers
shit.
on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
In now, Ford Hanna. He's back in the
Oh,
starting
give me a
lineup
sec.
for this one after sitting out
I'm
last
live right
night's
now
game.
on baseball going. But yeah.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Give me a sec.
Just able to get a piece of that
Second
for strike
inning.
1. Still
I'll
looking
text you
for
on the
our
phone.
first hit in the ball game. About the left side. Burton gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Andres over to his left, and the inning is over.
Yeah. The one that was mom's birthday present.
Settling in
Oh,
now,
it's
Robinson Chirinos. He did
done.
not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Santana ranging back for the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So striding forward now, number 9. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is.
I'm just sitting here streaming baseball.
Got him to go up the ladder there for
That's
strike
why
1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out,
that's why I
he's
left.
gonna continue to go there.
Yeah.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on
Probably
the
gonna
corner
jump on
instead
some
of
more
off of
modern
it,
a little
he
bit,
probably
maybe.
gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's up
And
there.
a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
All right, bro.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Marisnick.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit. Guzman scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Straight up, Burton in foul ground, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
How you doing?
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. So coming to the plate, Ford Hanna. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Yeah, you're
He's
fine.
taken strike 1.
Since he's going to bed. Right. To cool off in here some.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this.
Yeah, that's the same one I had.
Relax a little bit,
First got
focus
it.
on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. You can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Wow. Sucker punch. We got it.
Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled out of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it 1 good at-bat at a time.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. One and 1 to Chirinos. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Standing in, number 9 for 1 for here in this one.
Good catch.
Runner back standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Brantley. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
In now, number 44. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it.
Come on.
Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what you got. A really bad result.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. 7th inning. Stepping in, Ford Hanna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Jose Leclerc will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 25.
Only the last one.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Fans are final line for.
My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. This is Deadpool Drew signing off.